Are you with the mage Aryan Wrath? He's already gone. Spent a night in the tavern and then set out for Mulrain.
Yes?
This used to...
Did you... The refugees aren't the only ones affected by the war. Our dead may be buried, but we'll never forget them.
Yes? How may I assist you, Your Grace? It is a special district set aside for the young races. A haven, if you will. We encourage you to stay within its confines for your own... Do not worry. Felltown has the amenities that your kind need to lead a mortal life, such as merchants, a smithy, and a tavern for evening exploits. Once, the understyle was all around you, spreading... Farewell, my liege.
Greetings. What have I done now? Someone in Issa is always looking to... Well, if it isn't the mortal I've heard so much about. Congratulations on your successes in the House of Ballads. Well done indeed.
Damn quiet, damn fools. I'm sorry, friend, I didn't see you there. I'm afraid I'm a bit... A few nights ago, I was the victim of an attempted robbery. Someone sought to steal a gem of mine from a chest I wore. That night, 3 initiates fled the chapter. Cassera, Aloran, and Bertrand. I said they could only have run into the She. Can you find them? Thank you. Find out what happened and I'll be... grateful. They must be in the She. Find them there. Don't be a stranger.
Well, happy to see an unfamiliar face. Scholia Arcana's close-knitted enough without being sequestered in Issa. Stop by again.
Don't know if we've had the pleasure. I'm the finest merchant in these parts. I assure you. Can't say that I have much in the way of magical ability. You can't just have a group of book-minded mages. When I first arrived here at the instruction of the Order, I was terrified of the Fae. They are nothing like us. Pleasure doing business.
Greetings. Speak to Siobhan Reed if you're in need of a healer while in the Rathia chapter.
Good day. Welcome to the Issa chapter house of the Scholia Arcana. How may I be? We are an order of magic practitioners. While the heart of our power lies in Rathir, we keep an embassy here in Issa to maintain strong relations with the Fae. Traditionally, our applicants undergo years of preparation, but we understand your circumstances are somewhat... Ever since you entered the city, we've been watching you. After all, if it is your wish to join our order, you must first complete the trial of initiation. It is a ritual that will better equip us. I will not lie. Some do. Of those who do, only a select few are chosen to become members of our order. Then first I shall present you with this. It is the story of the Order's founding and a good primer for all who wish to... Now I shall summon the circle of mages necessary to perform the ritual. Savant Engar will lead the trial. Speak to him in the Delving Hall when you're ready to begin. It is not for me to divulge the details of the trial. I can only advise that you do not take the risk lightly. Farewell.
predicament? Ah, it's you. How may I be? Always. There isn't ever a moment when assistance wouldn't be appreciated. Wonderful. That's one let. The dignitaries have been seen about the gardens, enjoying its many splendors. I will remain everywhere. Goronet is in the Hall of Appointments, but the others are all over the city. What a night. Goodbye, Your Grace.
Turn away, mortal. The den of night is meant for the impudent. Your entrance shall be denied. It is where the brazen and unrepentant are sent to consider their crimes. Must I point? They are given time to reflect, and when they are ready, they may brave the beasts of the hollow to return to us here. Farewell.
The House of Ballads must have taught you courtly manners, but not enough to keep you from interrupting. What is it, Your Grace? I am not petty, but I have limits, as do we all. I know I should lead the formation because of my position, but other, more tender individuals will Whatever you do, do not make me walk behind the high Fey mage Goronet. How shall I put this? He has an odor. Careful what you say, fell person. This is most important dealing with the lords and ladies of Issa. Remember your place. Of course. But see that it doesn't happen again.
You look like one who enjoys a game of hexes. We mortals need something of our own here in Issa. You'll be back. Ah.
This one's for my brother. Gone too soon.
If you're looking to drown your worries at the bottom of a bottle, this is the... But if you're looking for the Victor's Brew, we don't sell that in Asker's Alley, and you'll have to take your business elsewhere. It's the most popular drink in Amalur, at least it is now. My Asker's Ale used to be the preferred beverage, but every day brings more. My brother and I are working on a new drink, but it required... Wait a minute. Maybe you could help. If you do, I could see to it that the merchants in Issa treat you well. So here's what we're thinking. Bring back our grandmother's... The recipe calls for bristletongue seeds. And if you're talking rare ingredients, bristletongue tops the list. It's worthless for potions, but tastes fat. The problem is that the Fae control the use of bristletongue, as it's a product of the Font's waters. Talk to Jackson, their apothecary. He can probably get it. He spends his time in the Lyceum Grove in the understyle section of town. He's an odd duck, always crafting new tonics. See you soon.
Hello there, pretty. Come, talk a spell. Hey there, pretty. This is Asker's Alley, best tavern in Issa. Only tavern in Issa, of course, but you didn't know that, did... If you're new in the city, I can help. I know everything about the understyle, the embassy, the... Scholia Arcana, you name it. I know it all. Bye now.
No room here.
Welcome to the alley.
Care to see the summer court?
Then we must do what needs to be done.
Perhaps we must finally swallow our dignity and draw our swords. Quiet. We must not just... You must be the special messenger Tatarian's expecting. Trust me, the rest of us have heard plenty about it. I am Methani Keen, Dokalfar ambassador to the Summer Court Fae. Something is about to happen, and it must... But that is all I can say. This is neither the time nor the place. If you're interested in hearing my story, meet me. I will wait for you there. This is not the place. I will meet you in the time and... Goodbye.
Varani only. Aren't you bold? This is the Varani wing of the embassy, and few venture here without being summoned. I'm Ambassador Advar, he who bloodies the... The Varani allow the purchase of several titles for use in the gardens of Issa. But they are rare, and should be worn with great respect. Ah, one of our most unusual titles. You will be watched with a close eye when you walk with this name. I proclaim you, Death's Cryptic. Leave me to my business.
I apologize, but one of my station has many obligations to attend to.
Welcome to the embassy, young one. I am Scholar Icob of the Domus Politica. What brings you to my chamber? Farewell.
Let me guess. You're here to buy a title. I apologize. Forgive me. Farewell.
You will feel at home here, mortal. There's plenty of deceit in it. Presenting the instrument of the immortals, Her Eminence, Death's cryptic hand.
Idle hands can lead one into trouble. The best way to keep busy is to learn it. Goodbye.
I've got what you need here. It's been slow today. Nice to see someone who's interested in doing business for a change. What do you need? Nice talking.
I heard a rumor that there's a fate weaver on the trellis.
Here comes a fresh face. Take a look at what I've got here. Farewell.
Your place is below. You feel it, don't you? Anyone intimate with the ways of magic can detect the waning current. You like me, your grace? Is this how it happened at the House of Ballads? Did Hallam foresee this slow decay? I had a feeling he did. Of the gardens of Issa? Of the summer court? Why, this crystal wall may be the end. I know because I am Nomeron, master of the font, the wellspring of all summer court magic. Something must be done before all this city withers into nothingness. The font is the source of all summer court. That flow has waned in recent days. It's unnatural, even as the magic in the world. The font's flow is controlled from the Lyceum Grove down below. We must open the root system. However, the magic that regulates this flow can only be used by some. It can only be opened by one who carries drops from each of the 5 sacred pools surrounding Issa. Collect these drops, and you can collect water from each of the 5 sacred pools, and then go to the light. Goodbye.
I am the great huntress Hartwan, and you are not allowed on the trellis. What brings you here, beautiful? How quaint. Well, I am the most respected and most deserved to lead. Besides, I detest that harlot, Warlord Winry. So it is only right I meet the High King before her. Not only must I be in front of Warlord Winry, but I must also lead Lord Setter, the old lecher. Serves him right for all his past leering. Make sure I am ahead of my rival, Lady Winry. That will make me happy. The pleasure was all mine, child of... Goodbye.
What is it? How goes your mission?
Welcome.
I await news from the Hall of Appointments, but sure, order? I care nothing for order. It is the others who insist on such fool. However, if you are the one who determines such things, may I ask that you place me behind the warlord Wenery? I enjoy watching her backside travel. It would be best if Garnet trails far behind Great Huntress Hartwin. Once at each other's throats, those two are difficult to tear apart. Remember? Behind Lady Wenery. Always a pleasure. I am at your service.
Presenting the instrument of the immortals, Her Eminence. It is a glorious day.
They send the ruler of the House of Ballads to serve me? What form of unnatural mortal game is this? Why are you here? Me? Well, my seniority dictates that I should be leading this procession, but my lame leg prevents... I should bring up the rear. I will make it to Tartaryon's throne, even if I have to crawl.
If you need binding, what may I do for you, Your Grace? I am always ready to say goodbye.
Greetings. Greetings.
So, you're done. A right group of snakes, eh? So, it's good that someone does. Go on. Let's line up these backstabbing serpents. Yes, yes. Of course. And then? All right. Next. Yes, yes. Excellent. That's a perfect order for these fools. Saves me the trouble of talking to them. Thank you. Goodbye, your dicks.
Alarm in Pelton. I marvel at how such things...
Hello.
I am very pleased to see you again. Mortals, such fascinating things. Yes, you! You are fascinating.
Do you seek answers? Do not use your weapons in the city.
Presenting the instrument of the immortals, Her Eminence. Welcome.
Have you seen Forfane?
Watch your back. You should come by town.
Greetings, mortal.
You've done well, Child of the Dust. Those below will never know what is really happening. But in the end, is this a part of the many seasons or the sudden tempest? Take this. You're brave. Perhaps we will meet again. May your gods protect you, mortal. Greetings, Dustman.
Yes? Welcome to the Lyceum Grove. Where the great
Welcome to the Lyceum Grove, where the majesty of the font is glorified and regulated. I am Jackson, apprentice to the fontmaster. Come see me again. Welcome to the Lyceum Grove, where the magic bristletongue, my, that would be something. A mockingbird with the font's only yield. Of course I will tell you where it is. What would be the font? But before I do that, a steward of tinctures and elixirs, I often dabble in alchemy, especially with the water from the font. And I need you to drink this. Good. I will know what this does. Go on, big gulps now. None of that sipping. Farewell, mortal.
Presenting the instrument of the immortals, Her Eminence.
Hello.
Good day.
What is it?
Presenting the instrument of the immortals.
You've got the seeds. Take this, friend. And like I promised, the merchants here will come back again.
A waste of time.
My apologies, but there is too much work and only one man to do it. Can't talk. Tell me, are you hard-working? Do you play fair? Are you more interested in quality than quantity? If you're any of those things, you probably want to go elsewhere. Fabulous, fabulous! You know a good deal when you see it. Once you start forging the honor brands, bring them to me and I'll provide you with just compensation. There should be plenty of parts around the city. For creatures with no interest in possessions, they sure know how to collect a fair amount of junk. Goodbye.
Ah.
To believe.
I know the purpose given me. Good. You've come. I'm sorry to make you wait like this. But what I mean to despite the calm you see around you, the gardens of Issa are on the brink of war. And the Varani are displeased with the Court of Summer's lack of support for their people. And they wish to overthrow Tatarian and force the... We can prevent this, but we must act now. If gold is an issue, we Dakelfar can pay well. The Varani cannot stomach Tatarian's neutrality. They believe that his Fae subjects could... I believe this as well, but I would never resort to violence. The Varani wish to turn east. I cannot let that happen. It will ruin all my people. Of course, it is the right thing to do. The leader of the plot is the Varani. Afterwards, dispose of them. Destroy them. Salvage them. I don't care. Return to me. She spends most of her time in the embassy, but in the evenings, she enjoys a leisure... Goodbye.
What do you believe?
I know the purpose given me. The reason I...
Presenting the instrument of the immortals.
What do you want? Do you have business with the Varani in the Gardens of Issa? If so, then you must speak with me, Kierna Brenner. You must mean Keen and her cohorts in the embassy. Lapdogs, all of them. This plot interests you. Listen. Ambassador Keen tries to stop me, but she can only do so while she lives and breathes. Fine, but you are playing this game for the weaker side. If Keen wants to stop us, she will send someone and... Didn't I already deal with you? Such is this game of diplomacy. All options are in play until an obvious choice presents itself. Force can be quite useful if you kill that scheming whore. When it's done, deliver these daggers for me. A courier awaits you in Aiton Village, to the east. This is what must be done. The Varani will not be threatened. She is either working in the embassy or praying down by the city gates on the lower terraces. Try to find her alone.
I have titles, but for a price. Are you here to purchase a title or just to waste my wake? Leave me to my business.
Greetings.
Welcome. Politics is a dirty business, but it is necessary. One death now can prevent thousands of deaths in the future. Goodbye. Politics is a dirty business, but it is... Goodbye. Politics is a dirty business, but it is necessary. She is no politician. She is a warlord. They are a well, more of a game than usual. The Varani communicate secretly using weapons. They engrave codes into the blades of daggers and swords, and that way, they can get them through a typical search. We believe this particular pair of daggers describes the defenses of Issa, where it's strong and where it's weak. The Varani are plotting, and they will act. This is where the Fae hide us to keep us out of sight. Issa is fine, and the Fae are tolerable, but I've met with him several times. I'll admit, not everyone is welcome up there. It's where the court of summon... Goodbye. We must not be seen in fellowship. Our agreement must remain in the shadow. Goodbye. Matharo is the path in the dark.
Presenting the instrument of the immortals, Her Eminence.
Need training? I'm taking. Apprentices. Weapons? You need any? Hey.
Well, it's always nice to see a passerby. You're the traveler I'm waiting for, eh? Yes, I was recently contacted by Starcamp about selling the dagger, so I think it's fair that I change the deal. I want to be paid in full up front. Then, that said, you can pay me now, and this can all be over with. I suppose you're right. I'd rather not get on the bad side of the travelers. I can part with the daggers for half of what I was originally asking. Wait, are you serious? I mean, it's been a pleasure doing business with you. I hid the daggers in the she. There's a map in my strongbox upstairs. You can unlock it with this key and claim the toothpicks. Hidden in the she. The key you bought off me. Goodbye.
Welcome to our haven in the My brother Arhouse and I give assistance to any... You look a lot more hearty than... We've had several visitors from Detir tell us that they were unusual. Brownies of the She are not that aggressive. If there is indeed a group of brownies ambushing travelers, then those monsters need to be taken... Good. I'll see that you are rewarded. I still have trouble believing those brownies would be so aggressive. If there are indeed a group of brownies... Follow the trail to Detir. See you later.
Welcome to our lodge. Surprised you made it out here by Lucas Soren. The poor soul in the next room. She did not fare so. She was attacked by a thresh. Normally I've barely managed to make it here before passing out. That wasn't enough. She's had a rare... Only thing that will save her is a rare plant found in the she. But I cannot venture out to get one. I tried, but the forest is not like the sea. It's just too far into the she. I could not make it. You will. I've heard that seerstalk grow near flow. I thought I heard the roar of waterfalls when I once wandered up there. But seerstalk is supposed to grow near... Follow the river to the northern she. Sure, I've heard waterfalls in the distance. Another time, then.
Well met. Well met. Hello there.
The architect readied himself. He construed the goods of earth and sky as tools, and weighted plans of origins, built two-piece planks for wood and stone. He began creating. Waters trickled through the Shee, and life sprung from the ground. The wolf and its antelope, the bear and its fish, all the work of the architect.
So, there was indeed a group of Well, here is the reward I promised. Still, it is strange that brownies would act in such a way. I've heard of something that could make them act that aggressively. But we must go to Rundermere. It is the largest brownie den in the Shee. I'm sure we will find the answer there. Make sure you are prepared. After you are ready, head south. I will meet you there. We're going to Rundermere to find out why the brownies are... Goodbye.
Seerstock. Here is your reward. I shall administer this to Luca at once. The Seerstock should make safe travels.
Good. You made it. We will need to find it and kill it. The Croddock is sending the brownies of Rundermere out to collect corpses for it to feed on. That is the reason they've been ambushing. We must find it and destroy it. Be careful. The teeth of a brownie can leave a hideous scar. It is done. With the Craddock dead, the brownies should cease their ambushes and the trail to Detir will be safe again. Thank you for your help. I would not have been able to defeat... Goodbye.
You've returned. Have you found them? Then you must tell me, please. Very well. But I'm eager to learn what happened that night. Don't be a stranger! Please, tell me what transpired between them. Then you must tell me, please. Yes, I suspected as much. Very well. What happened next? Very well. But I'm eager to learn what happened. Goodbye! Please, tell me what transpired between them. Then you must tell me, please. Yes, very well. What happened next? Regrettable. It truly is. He was neither as strong as Aloran nor as And so? What of the third? Yes. Aloran often trusted too much in his own skill, and did not properly understand his environment. The she would have... Those fools. All this bloodshed over a gem. And now, I cannot even bring myself to look at it. In addition, I will discount my services to you, should you ever be in need of them. Thank you again. The finest practitioners of the arcane crafts on the continent can be found within the Order. Don't be a stranger!